I love cats. I have a bunch of cats too. But when they meet Mochi, they said if they had a dog, it would be Mochi as cat lovers.
Oh my gosh,
Because he doesn't do anything. He looks like if you look him from the back, he could be a cat.
Could be a cat. That's Jackie Siegel, the self-proclaimed Queen of Versailles. A brand new Broadway show based on her life opened at the St. James Theater. We caught up with Jackie the morning after the show's opening, where she revealed an exclusive first look at the interior of Versailles. She chatted about her relationship with Donald Trump, and she shared her plans for her 90,000 square foot palace. Oh, and she made me a queen too. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. I feel like I died and went to heaven.
I love that we got to experience it together a couple weeks ago in previews. That was like once in a lifetime kind of incredible experience to be sitting beside you with your entourage. We were all clad in tiaras. I mean, it was a special night. Did you feel that?
I certainly did. And to have Kristin Chenoweth play me on Broadway was just like more than a dream come true. In fact, when my kids saw her on Broadway last night, they said, "Mom, she plays the Queen of Versailles better than you." My God.
Wow.
They said, "I thought that was you on stage, Mom." She did that good. And it's just so crazy how this all came about.
Yeah.
Because I tried out for Broadway shows 30 years ago.
Right.
Back in the early 90s.
And that's a big part of there's a little moment in the show where Kristin's downstage center doing like the chorus line choreography in an audition for Cats. Was Cats actually a production that you auditioned for?
I tried out, for like that and a bunch of them. Will Rogers Follies.
Amazing.
And I was even trying out to be a star. I just wanted to be like maybe one of the girls in the background or walk down the stairs in my tap shoes. So I wasn't even like aiming that high, and I never made it, but the people finally told me just give up.
That's so sad.
They did, and now without even trying, by some random event after giving birth to 7 children, and then adopting 8 children later, about 8 years ago. I went to Cocoa Beach. We bought the Cocoa Beach Pier right by Nassau. And I ran into this girl with long blonde hair. I was wearing a bikini, probably shouldn't have been, but I was. And she says, on the beach, she says, "Are you the Queen of Versailles?" And I said, yeah. But how do you recognize me? My God, I have no makeup on. And she says, "Would you like to do a Broadway show?" And I get like offers for things all the time. I don't know what's real or what's not real.
Sure.
I mean, like sometimes they say, "Oh, you want to do this TV show," and then all of a sudden they ask you, "Okay, you have $10 million to invest." It's like, oh my God. So, but she just said, we exchanged numbers. Didn't ask me for a dime. And then like 10 months later, she calls me back and she says they want to do a Broadway show, and I'm like. What? Just by being on the beach.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to be very careful because you never know where you're going to be at the right place at the right time.
Sure.
Because, even running to the grocery store, you could meet like the love of your life or something.
Absolutely.
So you always got to just kind of be somewhat presentable.
That's a little lipstick goes a long way, right?
It sure does. I got it right here in my back pocket.
Wait, I have mine in my pocket.
I never leave home without it.
Forget the phone charger, always the lipstick.
Yeah.
I
Lipstick
love
number
it.
1.
You had these Broadway dreams you were told to give up. So you kind of, did you ever envision?
So they told me just give up.
Yeah.
And, but I never give up on anything. I didn't go through with the actual singing lessons and dancing and all that stuff. But I did go on with reality TV and things like that. And it's just so strange. And I don't even know if the people from 30 years ago are still alive because they were old back then, like some of these mentors that told me to give up.
Sure.
But now, the Queen of Versailles, my name is in the marquees.
Yeah.
On Broadway. And it's also out in Las Vegas because they're advertising out there at our hotel. And I think the moral of the story is never say never. Yeah. And I think the people that told me to give up are kind of probably rolling over in their graves right now.
But I think that's such a great lesson, right? That's such a great kind of, those are great words to live by. And that's a theme that we do see in the musical, is this kind of tenacity that you have to never give up and keep going, even when the going gets tough. And it's especially in today, like, you know, the world we're living in today, I think it's important to hear that.
And we're living in a very tough world. I have some of the most amazing things happening in my life, like with the Broadway show and having the most wonderful people. I'm just surrounded by such amazing people, such good things happening in my life. But it's so weird because I've got the worst happening in my life as well.
Right.
I mean, just this year, I lost my stepson to brain cancer. 6 months ago, I lost we were supposed to move into Versailles on May 3rd for my husband's birthday, but he died a month before that, 6 months ago.
I'm so sorry.
From cancer. And in the same day, my only sister, 43-year-old Jessica Mallory, she did what she thought was a line of cocaine, and it was fentanyl. And she died that day. I mean, on the records, it doesn't show that she died on the exact same day because they kept her body alive because we harvested her organs and donated like her heart and lungs and everything.
That's amazing.
So that's another. So now just all with what I'm affected by all these tragedies. I mean, I'm supporting like awareness about the drug epidemic with the fentanyl crisis, with Victoria's Voice, cancer awareness. I was just up here with the Angel Ball. I was at one of the presenters with Amy Green, and she's going global with the saving our planet, with the oceans and all. So what I want to do with the whatever fame that I can get, and thanks to people like you, I want to try to unite this world, because there's so many people that are fighting and like are getting their own little groups. There's so much that we can bring and unite together, you know?
Yeah.
We care about our earth. I mean, who cares about like what they're doing behind closed? Like, we need a place to live.
We sure do.
and we need safety. So I want to unite and hopefully I can really bring people together globally and just spread more love. That's really, really what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know?
It's beautiful.
Because I have so much darkness in my life, and I found a way to turn it into light. Because if I didn't have the tragedies that I had, maybe with the Versailles house that my husband put in my path, should I say?
Yeah.
We could have gone into a life of gluttony. And that's not what God would have wanted. So I did it when I went through the loss of especially my daughter. Me and my husband, we donated the rest of our lives, or donate, but our mission to save lives, spare other families, and educate them about the drug epidemic.
No, absolutely. And I think it's so important that you have a platform and you're using it to raise awareness for these things that are affecting families every single day.
And I want to throw events at our house and bring people together, because, you know, I know that people are going to want to come and see Versailles.
Yes.
Including
I want to come and see Versailles.
And they might even want to come and see Mochi.
Oh my gosh, please.
Yeah.
One of the many
I know
Siegel pets.
But I feel it's just too strange. God put me in a position. I mean, we have a hotel here right next to the UN, and the Broadway show, and they're talking about saving lives. Like, it's a big part of the story, you know, with my late daughter, and then having Versailles and the attention. And I'm like asking, like I pray all the time, and it's like, this really isn't for me. why in this moment in time, like coming from a small town when this is beyond all of my dreams, why is this all happening? And I realize it's for a greater mission. I really feel that my life is to unite people. And because even with the drug epidemic, and this may be a segue into bringing a more of a global relationship with each other, that it's about spreading love. Mm-hmm. And that's like really what I want to do. And I find the more that I give, and I go up to strangers. Oh my God. So I was at Publix, a grocery store the other day.
I love Publix. A good pub sub
I don't
goes
know
a
if they have
long
that in
way.
New York, but I was up there and there was this, usually like I do have some nannies and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so they usually go grocery shopping, but like sometimes I like to go just to get out there,
Absolutely.
Whatever. And the woman's just like scan, beep, 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 like that. Mm-hmm. And I looked at her, and she didn't really take much care of herself, and she kind of let herself go. But she had these beautiful like turquoise eyes and I said, my God, your eyes are so beautiful, and you brighten my day. All of a sudden, she looks up and she says, that's the nicest thing anyone said to me in years.
Oh my God.
And she started crying, and she came around the counter and gave me a hug. And just by one nice gesture, the brightness that I brought into that person's life, because who knows, she could have been on the verge of like wanting to like taking a pill when she goes home, or the line of fentanyl and overdose. But I really cheered up her day. She didn't have that love.
Yeah, you never know what someone else is going through.
So I really, really want to. I know we can unite this. We're in like in a crazy world right now.
We sure are.
And I don't want to be out there, but I mean, all I want to do is I think by spreading love and really caring about each other and looking for the goodness in people, because so many people have it's so easy to go to like what is it, the trolls on social media.
Yeah, the trolls online.
Yeah, so but if we can stick together, I think we can prevail, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna be okay.
We don't have to fight. I think that the way to win is by prevailing.
And that's such a big, again, part of the story of your life and the musical.
Yes.
And Kristin Chenoweth sings this fabulous number at the end of Act 1 about, how it this isn't meant to be, because the end of Act 1 happens with the 2008 economic crash.
Right.
And she sings this resilient, up-tempo kind of like spunky song, and that's how Act 1 ends. And it's exactly that, right? It's the story of prevailing in the face of adversity and overcoming hard obstacles. And as you said, you've dealt with quite a bit of those this year. With the good and the bad, like you were saying, what has the last year of your life looked like with so many highs and so many lows?
Here we are on the verge of opening Versailles, the Broadway show. I mean, Tom Cruise doesn't even have a Broadway show about him, does he? Or
not yet.
Not yet, but maybe he will. No, but I mean, I wasn't even out to seek any of this stuff. I wasn't out to seek to build the largest home in America. I mean, it was just all thrown on my plate. But to lose three of the closest people that I love so much. I mean, I wouldn't trade any of that in the world for Versailles can't bring them back. All the money in the world can't bring them back. And it's right now I'm going through it's a big challenge, with my husband passing, and I don't know. I have to put my man pants on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because also when my sister passed, then I inherited my niece. So people ask me, how many kids do you have? So I had 7 by birth. Mm-hmm. And then, actually, David had like, I think 5 or 6 stepchildren, or that were my stepchildren.
Right.
And then, but then I inherited 2 nieces whose mothers both died of a drug overdose.
That is horrific.
It's horrible. The drug epidemic has affected my life so dearly. So now I'm back up to 8 children.
Wow.
Because I had 7, adopted a niece. Then my daughter died. It was back to 7. And now just 6 months ago, I have another niece now that's now, I'm the mom. Yeah. I'm the mom figure. So this drug epidemic is just so horrible.
Yeah.
It's really horrific.
It is.
Yeah. And we passed the Halt Fentanyl Act.
Yeah, I was going to say, at the White House. In July.
In July, which the Halt Fentanyl Act makes fentanyl a Schedule I drug, where people can actually be, if they give the drug dealers, give it to sell it to someone and they die, they can be charged for murder.
Yeah. That's huge.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's a major milestone.
It's a huge milestone. And June 6th this year was the 10-year mark of when our daughter passed away. So we have the National Naloxone Awareness Day. And Narcan, naloxone, that is like the antidote to neutralize fentanyl.
Right. And there's such a big push to have naloxone in schools, in community centers.
Every college campus should have naloxone, but now most of the police responders, it's for you can get it for free through the in most states through the health organization.
Right.
And I give the naloxone away like all of my charity events. So this one guy, and I give gift bags out. I just love giving stuff. So this guy gets the goodie bag, and he says, "I don't need naloxone. I don't have kids. No one's going to overdose." And but anyways, he took the bag because I think it's like Queen of Versailles, and he was a fan of mine. So he took the bag. Okay, and then he stuck the naloxone in his glove compartment of his car. He completely forgot about it. He goes to a barbecue in the neighborhood, the next neighborhood over from where Versailles is. And all of a sudden, like, this one kid starts, like, foaming at the mouth, like, passed out and turning blue.
And he remembers he has the naloxone.
He remembered he had it in the car. He ran out to the car, got the Narcan, squirted it up his nose, the kid's nose, and saved that kid's life.
Wow.
Just from, he didn't even want to take it.
Right.
But you just never know, because it's not like, he went to a barbecue. These people had teenage kids. The teenager had a friend who was doing drugs.
You just never know.
No, and in fact, I want to do like when they do all of these like Burning Man or
the festivals,
all of these huge music festivals, because they're all like got their party favors. These kids, they don't realize they're playing Russian roulette. But I want to have like a booth at these festivals, and I have teenagers,
yeah, of course,
as well. They can man the booths and give out the Narcan for free. So I want to do like stuff like that. It's just I need someone like you to to help me.
I love it.
Good to go and do to be boots on the ground.
Well, your work with the Halt Fentanyl Act is so commendable, and turning tragedy into, a way to live life and kind of making it your mission. And obviously you were at the White House with President Trump and kind of working with him on that.
But I also want to make it clear, I work with whoever the American people elect.
Oh, 100%.
And with the last administration, when my daughter passed away, we passed the CARA Act, which is the one that I've got the Narcan available for the American
Amazing.
people. So I want to be like, I want to consider myself like Switzerland and save lives and just spread love.
I love that.
Right, Mo? Oh my God, Mo.
What are your thoughts on the giant ballroom that Trump is adding to the White House with the demolition of the East Wing?
Well, the thing is, he really wants to, like, the White House is the people's house. Okay, so he really wants to bring, like, be able to do more events there and bring more people in. And he's paying for everything. And in actuality, it's going to take several years. Like, so he's not even going to be able to enjoy the benefit of the ballroom at the White House. He's doing it for the future generations and the next president, whoever they gets elected, and he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart. And I'm thinking about sharing some of my artisans.
Yeah?
If he wants to use them for the
I love
ballroom.
that. Oh my gosh, like I love in the show. I know we're jumping around, but there's just so many good tidbits from the show that come up in my mind when we're chatting.
Yes.
I love in the opening when it's they talk about the marble on the floor and how you gave away like the amethyst and rose quartz.
Oh my God, yes.
And you turned to me when we were seeing the show, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I have a lot of amethyst and rose quartz."
I do. So I need someone also to I've got so many, like, because when you do like a little doily shape for like a tile on the floor, there's so much waste.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
of the little pieces.
like cutouts and stuff. Yeah.
So I want, yeah, exactly. So I would love to find the right person to make like pendants. So people, I can just give away and like people can take a piece of Versailles home. And you know what was crazy? So when Stephen Schwartz was at my house, we brought a piano in from the warehouse.
Oh, wow.
And he performed for us. And we were walking around, and my house, it was kind of built like twice. Now, so the marble on the outside of the house, they used indoor stucco on the outdoor marble. So when it rained, like pieces were falling off of the house. So we had to remove all the marble from the house.
And this is at Versailles.
At Versailles. And then I'm calling it a house. It's a palace. But I don't like to use that word. I mean, it's kind of feel like...
It's pretty spectacular, though.
I don't know. But so anyways, so we have to take it down. But in the process of chipping it off the house, pieces broke. And so we have pieces of marble that we bought a quarry in I think Florence, Italy. Wow. We had to buy the whole quarry because we wanted all the marble to match. So there's pieces of marble just like laying around. And when Stephen Schwartz was there, I picked up a piece of the marble and I said, "Here, you want a piece? Here's a like this." I said, "What do I want this?" It looked like a little rock. Yeah. I said, "Oh, well, it's a piece of Versailles. You can take it home with you." And all of a sudden, I gave that little piece of marble provenance. And then he asked me to sign it. And so we got a little marker, and I signed my name on there. And he still has it. So now I realize that maybe people will want a piece of Versailles. Like especially with the amethyst and the rose quartz, like the real gemstone stuff.
I love that.
I mean, you would probably want a piece if I had one, right?
Yeah, I would put it right next to my tiara on my desk.
Well, but I don't know how to find the person to make the jewelry.
Talk to me about Versailles. Where does it stand today? I think I saw that you sold the house in Windermere, and you're getting ready to move into Versailles.
Do you want me to show you something, a picture?
Yes.
Of the inside. I really haven't been allowed to show anyone. So I am going to show you this picture of Versailles, but I'm not supposed to be showing the inside of Versailles. I think just probably for PR reasons, until the grand reveal. But I will show you a little sneak peek.
How exciting.
I know, right? Okay, here's me in front of my house. I gotta hold it. I gotta hold this up to the camera.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Okay, but look at this. Oh my God, your producer's gonna get so mad at me because I'm not in front of the microphone.
You're so fine. You're so fine.
Okay, I want to show you this picture.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like a joke.
Okay.
I got to come closer to you. Oh my God. This is my living room. I don't have the railings yet because my railings are in China and the taxes are so high right now.
Oh my gosh. So
I'm
they're
going to have to pay like 2 or 3 times the amount. But how do I look in that picture?
So little. Where are you? Are you under the chandelier?
How does Mochi look in that picture? So this is what you're going to have to get a close-up on the camera.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, watch. So I showed this to the president, and I said, how do I look in that picture? And like, after seeing this, there I am,
Okay,
and Mochi.
Could not even tell that Mochi was in your arms.
So he says, I want to come see your house.
Oh my God.
And maybe and use some of my people for the ballroom. But look at the medallion, like right in the middle.
Basically, it's a reveal of the grandiose staircase as depicted in the musical The Queen of Versailles.
Yeah.
But it's from the top looking down, which is such a unique angle. And sweet Jackie and Mochi are standing underneath in the center, the giant chandelier.
But the thing is, to show like the size of the room, I mean, you can't even see that there's a person there.
You really can't. Like you can't.
It's
That's
crazy.
Unbelievable. And it's fascinating to see that, having seen the show as many times as I have, to see that grand reveal at the end, which kind of reveals Versailles where it's at today, which is near completion. And it's just, I mean, gosh, that set is stunning beyond belief. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on Broadway. And that doesn't even do that photo justice. That's crazy.
I know. I think my living room's bigger than the theater. My God. No.
Oh my gosh.
No, but I really I want to use Versailles to raise a lot of money for a lot of different charities. I want to do like a big opening party, and I hope you can come to that.
Oh, I'd love to. Do we have a date, like a roundabout? I think I read early next year.
I'm thinking about maybe I'll throw like my 60th birthday party or something next spring.
That would be, I mean, gosh, the party of the century. Your 60th as the grand opening of Versailles.
I don't know how to plan it. I need a guest list.
I mean, I'm available.
Okay, number one, I got one taker right here. Okay, she wants to come.
Please, people will be clamoring. That's it. Let's
I got one person coming to my party.
Lights, camera, action.
Okay.
We would have so much fun.
I know, and but bring your roller skates. Because
that's the craziest thing anyone's ever said on the heels of an invite to a party. Bring your roller skates. Okay.
Yes, you're gonna need them. It's a lot of like, I have a roller rink in my house, and I was thinking about doing like a retro party, like 80s.
Ooh, we love a theme party
where you can wear your like little, I don't know, shorts or whatever.
Yeah, like leg warmers. Oh my gosh,
with the leg warmers
and a knee pad.
And like,
we need knee pads.
Like the gold like little tops and stuff.
Yeah,
headbands, whatever.
Oh, a headband, like the teased hair, like
all
some
that
pigtails.
Stuff. Yes,
okay,
and
I love
DJ
that.
and yes,
incredible. I love it.
Do it.
I'll be there. Okay, let's talk about the show a little more because I'm obsessed, and I'm sure it doesn't get old for you to talk about.
No, it's all brand new.
I know. It's amazing, though, because it's been in development for so long. So talk to me a little bit about your relationship with Kristin Chenoweth. How did you meet, and how did it feel the first time that you saw her embodying you on stage?
Kristin Chenoweth, I met her actually after like everyone else had joined in. And then, so she was like, at the very end, well, this is like 8 years ago, and they said, but we would like you two to meet. They want to make sure that I was comfortable with having her play me. I mean, they were very cordial, and so they brought her to Versailles, and I actually had, I had Mochi, the white fluffy dog, yeah, and she toured the house, and I'm just there with my flip-flops and my ponytail, and I think she must have been like really like listening to my accent and getting my small town upstate New York vibe, because I mean she's really like she's got it.
Yeah,
she is a true professional. My God, I don't know. She must be like a machine or something, because she is just, I don't know how she has time to even sleep, because I can't imagine all of the intense rehearsals. And some of these are 2 performances in a day. And I mean, I'm doing this one interview and I'm tired. My God.
Yeah. No, that's real.
So
that's
I
real.
don't, and she has to do all the press on top of it and look beautiful.
That's easy for her, just like it's easy for you. I mean,
No, it's not easy for me. For her, it is, because she's a natural beauty. I'm not like so natural. I'm fine to admit it.
So what did it feel like? So when did you first see the show? Was it like, did you see workshops before it was in Boston, or when was the first time you actually
I did see workshops, and my husband was able to be there probably about 3 years ago. I would think 2.5, 3 years ago. And then we were going to go to the opening of the Boston premiere. Right. And my husband, he had bone cancer in his back, and he had surgery. And he was working so hard. He was like trying to walk at least 30, 40 feet, Yeah. And he was able to, we would put a piece of tape on the wall down the hallway. Like every time he got okay, next walk, you're going to go 2 more feet. And we keep putting the tape. And he was going to make it. And then all of a sudden, his leg, the day before the premiere in Boston, his femur just snapped.
Oh my gosh.
And you could hear it. I actually, it sounds kind of morbid, but I have it on videotape, because it was the day before the show, and I was showing his progress. It's like, honey, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. And in the video, you can hear his bone just snapped. It was just horrible. And so neither of us went. Okay. So I never made it to the premiere in Boston. Wow. Yeah, we had to go for surgery, and they had to get a rod in his leg. And so even like I said, all this great stuff is happening. But when you get married, if you marry for love like I did, I mean, it's for goodness and in sickness and in health. And I tell you, when they're sick, I mean, I know he would be there by my side. So when he was in the hospital, I was in the hospital. And when I saw how hard cancer affects the family. I mean, we have all these young children that, they're never gonna have a father to grow up with. And, but I needed to be by his side. I was afraid to go anywhere, because if anything happened when I was out of town, I could not live with myself. Right. And, it's what you need to do. Yeah. And he's blessed me by giving me this beautiful family and a support system. So when that time did come, that I have so much love in my life, and I love my children so much. And I don't even know where they got their manners from, because everyone tells me how polite they are. They open the doors for women. I didn't teach them that. I don't know. They just do it.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know where that came from, but they do, and they give me respect as a mother, and I think they're really proud of everything that's happening, the path that we're taking, and they are the next generation. I don't know if you have children or not.
Oh, no, not me, no.
Oh, no, not me.
Oh, gosh, no.
You'll leave the making babies up to
Yeah, that's right. You can do all that. You've done a beautiful job.
Queen of Versailles can make the babies.
Leave that responsibility to you. So were your kids all with you last night for the opening?
All of my kids were there. We walked the red carpet. But I have so many of them. We weren't all there at the same time because of the traffic.
Yeah, that makes sense. What did they think of F. Murray Abraham plays David in the musical?
Know.
He's fantastic.
So when I saw F. Murray Abraham, I saw him after the show. He came up to me. I think he was looking for me. He gave me a big hug, and I hugged him back. And I started crying, and I said, "Thank you for bringing my husband back to life."
It's beautiful.
Yes. And this show was just so emotional for me because, a lot of the people in the show are no longer alive. And I felt that they brought them back to life. It's really, really crazy in some strange way But the emotion that these actors are in there, even the nanny that plays
Melody,
Melody,
right?
yeah. She, like, her emotion, like, I could feel, like, from her heart, like, she's, as an actress, she's got the emotion that radiates to the audience.
Yeah.
And my nannies went and they were crying. The Filipino nannies.
Yeah.
They were, I mean, they were just really nailed it. The talent that they have in the show. But I really want people, like, so the show is actually, I mean, parts of it makes it seem like I'm materialistic and stuff, and I'm not. Maybe I could have been at one time, at maybe some point in my life, but 100% not now. But the show is inspired by my story,
Right.
and they some things had to be like kind of dramatized, probably a little bit. I'm just suspecting. I'm not.
Right. Because you weren't involved creatively.
No, in fact, everyone's like thinking, oh, like I want, like it seems like I wanted to build Versailles, and that's totally not the case. And what I found out, I mean, before my husband's passing, his first wife was the love of his life besides me. Okay, so he was married to her 27 years.
Wow.
Yeah, the high school sweethearts. They built this like 67,000 square foot home on Lake Butler near Disney.
Right, right.
Where Versailles is also on the same lake. They ended up getting divorced, okay? And then she remarried like a man 15 years younger than her. But she ended up with, like, at the time, it was the largest settlement in history for a divorce, like $200 million. So she got like the full, like his whole company got the biggest home in America at the time. In fact, Michael Jackson offered to buy his house. He was there with Lisa Marie Presley for $100 million back then, and she didn't want to sell it. Well, this is while they were still married, and he says, "Well, let me sell my half. I'll take the $50 million, and you sell your half." But she wouldn't do it. She was obsessed with the house. So when then they got divorced, and a few years later is when he met me. And then when he decided he wanted to build Versailles, first of all, I thought it was crazy that he was giving a house a name. I mean, who names a house? I mean, I grew up in a $20,000 house. And he would always tell me the story that the building the mansion with his ex-wife broke up their marriage because he said, "This house is getting out of control. Prove to me that you love me and stop construction on the house." And she looks at him and she says, "I can't." And she finished the house and gave up their marriage. So I wasn't going to let that happen to me and my husband. So we just never finished construction. I mean, just like, I don't know. I'd let him do it.
Oh
no,
my gosh.
So in any case, so this was his baby. And now, he's here as my guardian angel. I realize this house is because it was a lover's quarrel. Like when they both pass away, like you ever hear the story with those Wall Street guys, he who dies with the most toys wins? Well, he wanted to be the one with the biggest house at the end, not his ex-wife, because he didn't want her to win on his dying deathbed. So that's really what Versailles, why he made it. And I just happened to be like the beneficiary of it. And so it was never in my plan, but that's why I want to use this house to give back, to do events. I can do book signings for people. I mean, we can do seminars. We can do. There's so much to do with this house, and that's the only thing I want to do. By doing more good, it helps me with my healing. It helps me with my soul, and I want, like, mi casa is su casa.
I love that.
I hope you come visit me. But you're the number one on my guest list right now. So I only have one person on my invitation list for the opening, and it's you.
Wow. I mean, I'm honored.
So far.
We were seeing the show together, and you and your posse came in with these tiaras, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're fabulous. And halfway through the opening number of the show, you gave me one, and I was like, I'm royalty. Like, I have to wear this. And now it sits at my desk, and we took pictures on stage after the show, like with our programs and our tiaras. It's great. But you said you would do it on camera or
Yes.
do your thing.
Part of the funny parts in the show is one of the lines in there, the nanny says, Miss Jackie, she's the queen. She's American royalty.
Yeah.
And they said, well, why? Is this because she says she is? So only in America. So I want to make you American royalty here on camera from the one queen to another. We're going to get a queen right now. Oh, we got to get down. Oh my God.
Honestly, I literally went yesterday.
American royalty right here. Right here. Oh my God. I want to do queen parties.